On
What
Willie
was
Ronika.
the reaction this week, kind of a practice coming off last weekend?
Um, in my opinion, definitely disappointing that we couldn't take care of business this weekend. I think we have a lot to work on this week in the gym. I'm excited to get back to practice and take care of business this weekend.
All right, what do you think? How'd the team kind of respond to obviously a disappointing weekend?
I think we had a good talk after the game in the locker room, and people were able to say what their goals are and how we're going to reach those goals. And so coming out of practice, just working on our defense and the little plays, which I think all those games were pretty close, and it came down to how many errors are we going to make on our side. And so in practice, just working on the basics of what we can do.
Did it just kind of feel like something was a little off in that game, just in terms of the communication with you guys on the floor and where people were positioned?
Yeah, I would say that. It was just, for some reason this weekend, we didn't trust each other, and so there was a lot of hesitation plays, and we can't have that happen, and I don't have an answer for why that was the case, and it took too long for us to get out of it. It was 23-25, 23-24, and we finished game one of ASU on a miscommunication play. So just plays like that happening over and over again. Volleyball is a game of points, obviously, so it's just obviously, so it's just
The
how many
game goes
points.
really fast, so you don't have time to fix your errors.
Yeah,
It's
little
limited,
ones.
yeah.
When you lose two at home, do you suddenly look at a road trip with a couple ranked teams coming up that's kind of the chance to maybe get them back by going on the road, and that becomes even more important now?
Yeah, definitely. We have to take care of business this weekend. It's going to be two big matches for us. USC and UCLA are obviously great teams. I think if we all do our jobs on the court and definitely bring our own energy, since it's an away game, I think if we just focus on that, focus on ourselves, we can do this.
I'm excited to be on the road. It's going to be another challenge for everyone, and like I said previously, the Pac-12 teams, every team in the Pac-12 is going to bring it, if it's the last team or the first team, and so I'm excited for this, for the underclassmen and upperclassmen, to see if we can break out of this. It's going to be a test, and hopefully we pass.
2 weeks on the road. This one and then that. I mean, it'll sort of be interesting to see where you guys are at. If you can take care of it there, kind of set you guys back up to come back here in a couple weeks and be kind of back in place.
So, what was getting the dolls like?
Oh, that was crazy.
Yeah.
It was really emotional in there. We read the note that Danielle's mom made for us before, and that already brought tears to everyone's eyes. And then I thought it was a doll of Danielle. And then when I saw August had the buns, and then I pulled mine out, I was like, wow, she really took the time to make all of us. So it was really cool. I was speechless. I just couldn't help but laugh and cry and just be happy. I forgot about the game in that second.
I was going to say, kind of coming off a disappointing game like that, what was that change of emotion almost like, going from disappointment to what you guys were feeling basically through that entire thing in the locker room?
Definitely so happy that we have Danielle and her family in our lives. I think they bring a great energy to us, and it's just definitely different having her around, and it's a good different.
So where do you guys have the dolls now?
Mine's in my room.
Yeah, mine's in
on
my
my
room too.
bed.